Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video from. My name is Aching. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, it is a quick, abrupt video because I just realized that I do not have spicy side sauce. For those of you who have watched my previous video, you know I always prepare homemade spicy sauce on the side that I always like to serve it with any dish, just in case the spice level is not enough for the person eating it. They can always have that choice to just amp the flavor. So I have a couple of ingredients lying around, leftovers, and this is a quick emergency kind of spice sauce that I need to spice side sauce, oh my god, that I need to create. So guys, if you have not subscribed to my video, please make sure you subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and I know we can do it. I have faith in us, and I will continue to share content so that you guys can subscribe and continue to watch. And those who have already subscribed, thank you. God bless you so much. So for this video, like I said, it's a very quick one. I'm just going to add with spicy side sauce. You can make it however you want. So don't be too hard on yourself, honestly. But I'm just going to show you how I do it. Okay, so I have my bowl here just in case, but let me put actually this one right here so you can see exactly what I have. So I have this red habanero, orange habanero. I have red chilies right here, and then I have a tomato paste, and I'm going to add a red bell pepper, just a little bit of red bell pepper. And then I have a tomato that is left over that I was preparing, and also you cannot forget onion. And then with that, plus that, I have this garlic, and then I have ginger. So what I'm going to do, and I have a little bit of parsley right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this, blend them, and then I'm going to heat up the oil and add this paste right here and let it cook until the water cooks down. So let's begin with preparing our ingredient. I do not need a lot of onion. This is a small side sauce. Like I said, I just realized that I do not have enough, and I'm having to create this. So I have this trash bag, this plastic bag that I'm going to use like a trash bag. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of water in my blender. My blender, I was already blending some homemade tomato sauce. Guys, if you have not watched that video, please make sure you watch it. It's really amazing. I share to you how I prepare my sauce. So I'm going to cut this. Since it's a spicy sauce, I'm leaving the seeds. I'm going to add them too because it is a spicy side sauce, so we need it to be spicy. I'm just going to add one tomato just for texture, and then I'm going to add a whole habanero. It is a spicy sauce, so it is going to be spicy. And I'm going to add this it's usually green, and then I usually let it stay in a cold, not cold, but in a dark place so it can turn red. So it comes in green originally. And then I'm just going to add a little bit, not all, of the red bell pepper. Perfect. So that is done. And then what I'm going to add is garlic. which is very important. To gather my spoon, I'm going to add a bunch of garlic. And then I'm also going to add ginger. And voila. Also, I'm going to add some chicken bouillon. It is not a lot, but just a little bit. We don't want this to be too salty because it's a side sauce. So we're already going to have a side sauce on it. We're already going to have food that has spiciness, not spiciness, Lord, what am I trying to say? We're already going to have food that already has salt in it. So we do not need this side sauce to be too salty and overwhelm our food. So here is my blender. Okay. I'm going to mix this here and there. Sometimes you just have to move this content a little bit, depending on the type of blender that you're using. So for some reason, it's not blending the way I would like it to, but we're going to be patient. It's okay. Then just going to press this contents down. So I'm going to add just a little bit of water. Just going to mix. Just making sure all of the contents are blended. We want it to be as smooth as possible. Sometimes when you're using a blender, you have to press down the contents. So I'm just making sure I do that. Almost there. Perfect. Our spicy sauce is definitely ready. As you can see how beautiful it looks already. It's orange in color. And it is spicy. Perfect. Just going to remove this so that we're not wasting. Going to clean my workstation. So Our blend mix is ready. As you can see, it looks beautiful already. I am going to heat up oil in a pan, and then I'm going to add this contents. And with this, you have to honestly let it cook very slow, because you want the water to cook down, and all you're left with is the spicy contents. So I am going to show you how I do that exactly. So our oil is ready, and what I'm going to do is just add our content. Wow, you do not want this to be too hot when you add, because it really splatters all over. That's one thing. As you can see, it has already begun doing that. So you really want to be quick and really mix it as you go. But as you can see, this is how it looks like. So what I'm going to do, I am going to cover this, reduce the heat to medium low. I'm going to cover this. It's better to use a deep pot and have a closure, because it does get messy. So you really want to try and make it easy for yourself. So usually I use a closure like this, and then I just leave a little bit of space, because remember, we're trying to cook down the water, and if I close it all the way, it's going to release steam, and then it's going to give it more water, and we don't want that. So I'm going to leave this, and then I'm going to keep on checking it as I go and making sure it's on low heat, because I do not want it to burn. I just want it to cook down, and all of the water to cook down, and just remain with a thick spicy side sauce. So our spicy sauce is ready. As you can see, the water has cooked down, and all we are left with is the spicy sauce, just like we want it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer it into this jar. Going to set this aside, and voila, as you can see, this is our spicy side sauce that you can eat it with any dish, but it's very quick, simple, and easy. And I hope you guys enjoyed our video. Do not forget to subscribe. Until next time, bon appetit.